Well, Cheryl, it's hard to imagine that a sport like football would not exist at either Hinsdale North or Central next year, but that's one of the tough decisions the school board had to make last night to try to find money to pay for some long overdue building improvements. Families in School District 86 had been bracing for the fallout from a failed referendum. Last month, voters rejected a $166 million plan to fund a wide range of improvements. So last night, the school board voted to cut several athletic programs, eliminate staff positions, and scale back busing to free up money for pressing infrastructure repairs.
There were some past boards that made some poor decisions and kicked the can down the road, and so that's really what got the district into this unfortunate circumstance.
Carrie Galassi is chair of a committee that lobbied to get the referendum passed in November. She says she'll campaign even harder for a new $130 million referendum that will go on the ballot in April. If passed, most of the cuts could be avoided. Robert Hogan is hoping the threat of the cuts will generate more support for the referendum.
It was pretty clear that in the community there are some that viewed this strictly as a tax increase, others viewed it more of an investment.
In the meantime, football could go away next year. Sean Kelly and Hayden Waters are both defensive linemen at Hinsdale Central and say they'll do what they can to lobby voters to support the referendum.
It keeps us busy and it keeps us driven. You know, without football, most of the team's work ethic wouldn't be there.
Lauren Keating is a senior on the swim team, which is also on the chopping block.
I just feel so bad because I had such a great experience on the swim team and on the water polo team, and the thought of kids not being able to have that experience is just so tragic.
Superintendent Bruce Law agrees that taking away resources for students would negatively impact their experience.
These cuts will have to be in effect until the board has fixed the facilities, and we think that'll take about 5 years.
So everything is hinging on whether the voters will approve the referendum in April. As for last night, board members say that it was tough to have to make those cuts, but it's something that they also did not take lightly.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.